All
Well,
right.
yeah, go on.
Well, I was just going to welcome you all back. I know we took a break last week. Everyone have a nice holiday weekend? Holiday
No, I
week?
didn't. I didn't get to play D&D, so I was very grumpy the whole time.
Yeah.
I, however, was not.
So, Andy, why won't you be with us next week? Are you officiating a doggy wedding?
I will be helping Mike get ready to go to Vegas, which is exactly what I put in the chat when I made that
TLDR,
announcement.
sorry.
Oh my god!
I was trying to sleep.
He's so fucking.
I thought he was going to Vegas to marry the dogs because Vegas is the only place you could marry two animals.
Could be.
Are we waiting for anybody else?
Nope, we're getting started. As soon as I find the map. So last time we met, you were doing the debriefing with Delft, and you met Leah Gier, who came in and was kind of testing you to see if you would be a good fit for a job that she had for the RHC. And she approved of the new Unit 27 taking on this task, going to a place called the Axis Island, where the Duchess has evidently taken over a stronghold belonging to Danor. And one other thing that it didn't get mentioned during last session, but Delft has reported back to you saying that there were eyewitness accounts that the Duchess, just before everything went down with the bombs, jumped off the ship into the ocean and was rescued or caught by a fae.
Damn fae.
Hey.
Yeah, and it was riding some kind of giant sea creature. But nobody can see what kind of sea creature. They just know most of it was underwater, and it was like riding on a saddle on top.
If it was a fae, it was probably a seaman.
So anyways, you have been told that you can requisition some equipment that you might need, all non-magical. Who has requisitions that they need?
Can I get another healer's kit?
How many do you have?
One or two, hold on.
Then no.
And that's balls.
No, it's not. Let's see. Dan, were you here last week?
Yes.
Or last session?
Last session, yes.
Okay. Do you have the new item on your...
Yes.
Okay. So no,
we set that all.
You don't get a another healer's kit because you were given the new Derringer.
I was hoping you would forget.
No, I wasn't going to forget.
All right, well, I shoot you in the butt in response to
that. Nice.
You know, maybe you should like requisition some chainmail or something, and then you can sell that and get a couple of healer's kits. Considering they're so cheap.
We'll see.
I might need an elephant.
Why would you need an elephant?
To carry stuff.
Why wouldn't he? Who doesn't need an elephant?
No.
That's a ridiculous question. If we had access to an elephant, of course we would get an elephant.
Ooh, and a mastiff. Or maybe 5 mastiffs that my elephant walks. I'm liking this plan.
Hmm.
Man, elephants can carry a lot. Over 1,300 pounds.
Which it's unfortunate because elephants are so exotic that you're not going to find them in this area. Plus, how the fuck would you get it anywhere? It wouldn't fit in the streets.
We take
Yeah,
the
they probably
cold tongue.
They probably don't
make a
even know
hole.
how to ride here.
No, they do. They do.
Oh, they figured it out, did they?
Yeah. Different world. Different world.
This one's not filled with a bunch of dum-dums.
Yeah, no shit. It's like, oh, we got this creature that can go over and carry several hundred pounds of stuff on its back. I guess I'll just walk alongside it.
Now, as you are heading out and submitting your requisitions, Kira has a small packet for you. It's got a number of scrolls crafted by Principal Minister Hargrove Lee, and they can be activated by anyone, even non-spellcasters. It includes 4 scrolls of Fairy Fire, 2 scrolls of Silence, and 2 scrolls of Pass Wall.
And what is this?
They are mission critical supplies.
Somebody writing this shit down.
I'm just got to open a note thing to write stuff down. Mission critical supplies. Two scrolls of what?
4 scrolls of Fairy Fire, 2 scrolls of Silence, and 2 scrolls of Pass Wall.
2 scrolls of silence. Is that what you said?
Yes.
And 2 of pass wall. Okay.
And everyone except for Dorothy was able to requisition up to 1,000 gold pieces of non-magical gear. Assuming
That is 5 elements.
Assuming it is something within the realm of possibility for this location.
All right, 1 second.
So, Andy, were you wanting a pair of pistols or?
I've already got pistols. What am I going to do with more pistols?
Oh,
That is 40 mastiffs.
I thought you only had the one.
Let's make it.
Sorry.
Let's make it 30 mastiffs so I can afford some food for them too.
Oh God.
I started with a carbide, and the last time we were able to requisition stuff, I
Yeah.
requisitioned 2 pistols.
Okay. Do you want to get like a shit ton of ammo?
I also requisitioned a shit ton of ammo at that time too. So I've got currently, well, 77 bullets for the carbide and 50 bullets each for both pistols.
Okay.
So I think I might be good.
Grenades.
How much are the
Get some
guns?
No grenades.
Flamethrower?
Claymore.
No.
Nuclear
And no.
missiles.
What was that one?
Actually,
You said nuclear missiles.
No. I'm
See?
thinking things that would actually appear in this game world.
She's like, it's like, yeah, what's the point of requisitioning stuff because you don't let me have what I want?
I'm thinking things like, I don't know, a healing potion.
Arcane nuclear missiles.
Well, didn't give me a healing potion. Yeah, I was like, this is what I said to this. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It was too long. Didn't read. But I just went over and said, just give me something. I don't know what to requisition.
The point of a requisition is you ask for something that you need or want.
I
Not...
don't want anything. And I am usually in the back line, so I don't often get hit. Of course, I'm just kind of waving that red flag right in front of you, aren't I? And
ooh, grenades.
Oh, just grenades?
Only
No,
50 gold.
there's not.
Oh, just like there's no assassins, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, you can have a horn.
A horn
All
of
right.
what?
A horn.
like to sound alarms.
Yes.
You know what? I can sound an alarm by going, "Hey, there's something coming."
I wouldn't pay
That.
attention to that. That doesn't even sound official.
Fire a gun. Go get boom. Here comes some shit. I don't need a fucking horn.
So you said we can requisition guns?
Yes.
Uh,
Basic
I don't
ones.
remember, I don't remember how we did guns.
They were an equivalent crossbow with 1 step higher damage die. So like a pistol was a hand crossbow that was bumped up.
Okay,
these
so
things are
where's
all
the
bumped.
magic items and shit?
Magic items, as far as I know, they don't have a purchase price. They have to be found.
Yeah, they're rare in 5th edition.
Ugh.
Like 5th edition is supposed to be designed so that if you never found a magic item, like the mechanics all still work fine.
Yeah.
Ugh, this game is so
But
lame.
you also typically, will get them occasionally.
This game is so lame.
So they meant for more like actual like powerful items at that point is what they're kind of more considered.
I don't know if powerful. They just tried to get away from it being like a tax that you have to pay, just to be competent, like you had to do in 4E.
So, do we have anyone in the group that's a drunk?
Now, males tending bar.
Bjorn likes to drink. Bjorn enjoys a beverage.
He likes Fireball. Drinks it all the time.
I think that we need to give Dorothy another item. Anything she drinks out of that doesn't get her drunk. So it can be like the hardest liquor in the world.
Yeah.
And it
Doesn't
just turns
affect
into
her.
She still thinks she's gonna. Her quirk is that she thinks she gets drunk no matter
Yeah.
what.
Exactly.
That'd be the perfect item for her.
Done with your bowl?
Yes.
I'm doing the dish.
Thank you, Mike.
I will say we should let Eve requisition things if he wants to when he gets in, but
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
can
take
do
a
that.
quick look and see if he needs any.
Not sure what weapon I want to requisition.
It's like absolutely nothing I want.
I know. I was kind of looking at the list the other night. I was like, really? They already have everything they need. They're level 3.
Yeah, it's like, this is like ridiculous. You know what? Actually, I thought I had it, but apparently I do not.
What's that?
The disguise kit. I think I took.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm thinking Toady
I had
wants
it.
2 target pistols.
Target pistols?
Yeah, they're the only ones that don't have the misfire on here.
We're not using the misfire rules.
Oh, okay. But still, they seem cool. They do 1d10s, the same as a regular pistol.
Okay.
Range is a little bit higher, though. They're basically nicer pistols.
Oh, they're not the basic ones. You can requisition basic gear.
Oh, so
Like a
advanced
basic
firearms are
pistol.
available?
No, at least not currently. You can
Okay.
get basic pistol, basic carbide, basic what's the next? I think musket was in there. Or no, blunderbuss.
Does that work like the concept of a shotgun?
Blunderbuss, yeah. It's like a shorter range, but it scatters. I think that one was considered basic.
Can I get a forgery kit too?
Okay.
Because I am gonna give myself a promotion and a raise.
Yeah, no.
Then can I maybe just requisition the parts to make 2 target pistols, and then that can be something I work on between missions?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do
So
that.
I have a question.
Okay.
Why are y'all getting requisitions exactly? What I missed last time?
You have the ability to requisition up to 1,000 gold pieces worth of mission critical gear that you need, non-magical. So, like if you need better armor or like a different weapon.
Where can I look at that?
In the items list on the right-hand side.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look at potions and see. Oh, all they have is potions of healing. That's all that's in there.
How many sets of manacles do we have for the group?
Manacles? Nobody's asked for any. And you
You need
can
at
also
least 6.
you can also get the mage cuffs.
Ooh,
Those
fancy.
those sound. How much are mage cuffs?
I'm pulling it up.
I need those. Oh, I can't share hacking tools. There's a lot of those, right? Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna make a total so I know how much I'm getting of stuff here.
So when I open the items, is it actually supposed to have stuff in there? Because it's all blank.
Yeah. Do you have the books opened in your library?
It's chat.
Is the book physically open though?
Like, go into the library and then click on modules and see if it has like a little open book icon under the name.
What was that word? Go into the what?
Modules,
No, before that.
Which one am I
library.
Which one am I
Okay.
loading up?
That's not what you said before though. You said library.
Oh, I probably did.
Which one am I opening up?
All of them, I
There's
guess.
that SAT word in right
So
there.
I hit load on them.
No, click on the little book icon so that it opens up. I'm looking for the mage cuff thing.
I see manacles, but I don't see mage cuffs.
Oh, it's in one of the PDFs.
I don't know if you saw it, Dan, but your painting's almost done.
No, I didn't. That's awesome.
Wait, you're making Dan a painting, but you won't make me a psi crystal?
Okay. One, yeah, damn right I am. Two, I was already doing the painting and Dan said that he wants it.
Oh.
3, I'm going to be charging him a small fortune for it. And 4, I like him more.
Wow.
Yeah, I just claimed it. I just said it would be my painting. So I mean, it's not like Andy's obligated to give it to me or anything.
Oh, no, there's no give it. I'll sell it to you. I've got so much tidying up to do on it. It's like driving me crazy. I just want it done.
Oh, you should take your time and make sure it comes out perfect.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Nah, I mean, it's pretty good. I finally got like the areas like all blocked in. It's just I got to straighten up some lines and kind of tidy up this one part in the corner that's kind of bugging the snot out of me. And then I got to go in and I got to start doing a little bit of detailing to kind of make the domes look like they've got some shingles. So, but it's almost done.
I'll go look at that after you finish the session.
So, mage cuffs they're essentially like magic manacles. They are level 1 common wondrous items. They're going to be 100 gold each. But they essentially they deal 10 points of damage to something that tries to use magic while wearing them, and they have like small filaments of gold in them to prevent teleportation as well.
I like it. I think we need a couple of those and some regular manacles.
Yeah, just write in mage cuffs on your character sheet if you're going to get some, and I'll have to find the actual item and create it for in-game.
All right, I'll give them to Bjorn for now, but we'll see if he wants extra stuff, we can sort it out who actually got the manacles.
Sure. All right, so we're going to fast forward to the next morning. You are meeting with Stover Delft briefly before you're heading out on the ship.
Alrighty, just how you call it. Just how I like to spend my morning.
Getting dumped on?
Yeah, listening to him flap his trap. It's like, try to do a good job, but even if you do, I'm gonna yell at you.
Yeah, more or less. Right, add the mage. I added 3 mage cuffs and 4 sets of regular manacles to
Okay.
Bjorn's sheet.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I've got. I didn't get all 1,000 gold pieces, but I got a bit.
What did you requisition?
Well, also for the gun parts, I figured 75% cost of the full cost for 2 guns is probably fair for materials.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
even so, there's still enough. Yeah. All right. So I paid 450 for that. 100 gold pieces for 2 healing potions. 1 gold piece for caltrops. 2 gold pieces for.
I missed something. There's some other stuff that you were supposed to be given. Let me go back over the mission critical supplies. PCs will each be given 1 potion of water breathing, 2 potions of greater healing, and as a group you'll receive a gem of brightness.
Alright, so we're getting what again?
1 potion of water breathing, 2 potions of greater healing. Basically just put in a potion of healing, because greater healing doesn't exist in the game. And then a gem of brightness, which it doesn't really say what that does yet.
And that was just one of those. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so 1 potion of the water breathing, and then 2 of these. Okay, who's keeping the gem?
Maybe one of my 30 mastiffs.
So I do want to see everyone's requisition list briefly. Paul, what all did you requisition?
That. Although I didn't put the items in there. That was just a list I was making a notepad to keep track of gold and stuff.
Okay, a shovel.
Never know.
Can you carry all that?
I got a bag of holding.
Oh, that's right. And then, Era, did you do anything for Kaylee?
Oh shoot, no, she's gonna want more arrows, I'm sure.
Okay. We'll just
I don't know,
mark
other
it
than that.
down for now that she's going to probably ask for some stuff later.
When I play her, I don't know, I tend to just uncheck her thing. Like for some reason, every time you use it, it checks off 2. I don't know what the deal is with that.
No idea. Okay.
Okay, that was added. Let's see.
Okay, and this is my requisition list.
So
Okay.
Bjorn has 676 gold pieces left, so he wants to requisition 676,000 ball bearings.
Can he carry that?
Yeah.
No, but he's going to give all of you as much as you can carry. Plus whatever fits in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm really loving the idea of opening up that bag of holding with nothing but those in it. Just dumping it out on the street somewhere. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Okay.
Delft would be so mad at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else is new?
And guess who he would yell at?
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Gargan and
Andy.
Yeah, he would yell at T'Challa.
Just blame it on me. He'll be fine.
Okay,
no,
so Delph sends you off to go meet your partner team. You're going to be meeting Unit 13. And it's comprised of 4 people: a half-elf druid, a human mage, a human fighter, and a goblin spy / medic.
Can't trust goblins.
no
Whatever.
tieflings though, right?
No tieflings. No tieflings. So he tells you that you're supposed to board the RNS Impossible, which is going to be setting sail for Axis Island immediately. As you collect all of your requisitions and make your way off to the ship, you board. You meet the captain. I'm double checking. I believe it's actually Rutger Smith. Yes, the captain from the previous ship, which was...
The Cold Tongue?
Yes. He was captaining the Coltung for its maiden voyage. He's actually the normal captain of the RNS Impossible.
All right, I guess that makes sense.
So they had pulled him off of this ship to take the king out for a joyride, essentially. So as you board the ship, you meet Captain Rutger Smith, and he recalls a couple of you from the Coltung. He, of course, remembers Bjorn very,
Who could forget
very
Bjorn?
evidently, and he remembers Dorothy because he thought it was really unusual for a little girl to be at a cocktail party.
I tell him that the spirits say that he's doomed, and he should be very careful.
Well, he remembers that it was because of Unit 27 that the Coltung fared so well, despite the pending disaster that was about to happen. So he says, well, he welcomes you aboard and thanks you for your service in light of everything that was going on. And he says, knowing that you're aboard, he feels confident that everything's going to run smoothly.
Heck yeah.
Fool.
Bjorn agrees. Bjorn assures him that he will do everything in his power to make sure that it goes smoothly.
That's right. So Captain Smith, he directs your attention over to a kind of gruff-looking half-elf woman. He says, "This is Tanya. She is the head of Unit 13." And you see that she's a kind of a very shabbily dressed druid. She has, dreaded hair. She has a hound companion with her. She gives off this air of confidence, but she kind of looks at you like she's not really sure why you're even here because she doesn't think that you're going to be much use. Tanya introduces herself. She says, "Hi, hello, I'm Tanya. I'm the leader of Unit 13, as the captain said. These are my teammates. This is Letmus. He's a human mage, and let's see." She turns to another very tall man, a human. She says, "This is 7-foot Dan. He's our hitter." And let's see, Brandon, Garganin was a member of the war previously, so you recognize that 7-foot Dan is also a veteran. And she says that 7-foot Dan is an expert in breaking stuff, and he carries a bag full of bricks and wooden boards for that very purpose. And then she points over kind of off towards the railing, you see a green goblin kind of huddled or hunched over the railing, hurling.
Making plans to destroy Spider-Man.
He's hurling because he's seasick, and she says, "That over there, that's Burton. He's our spy and medic." She says that Burton he's hardcore. He once camped out in a Denoran latrine for 3 hours to get a shot at the commander of an enemy company. Ever since then, he's worn an amulet that constantly cleans him, like the spell prestidigitation.
Who was it who didn't think we were going to be much use here?
Tanya.
Okay, I'm going to keep that in mind.
Yeah. So
So we can
Tanya,
go out later.
she motions you to follow her, and she kind of gives you a quick overview of what's going to be going on. She says that we're going to go immediately into the briefing so that you know exactly what to expect when we arrive at the island. She tells you that the plan is that evening the ship will hoist a black sail and reach the cove around 9 p.m. at low tide. Once they arrive at the sea cave entrance, Letmus will cast water breathing, so her team can infiltrate the island through an underwater cave. The infiltration will take, or the Unit 13 group will take a 500-foot length of rope, dive underwater, and swim to the sea cave. And then if there's any trouble or anything, they will send a animal messenger fish to contact you and let you know the coast is clear, you should come on, or hey, we need your help, or let you know what's going on. And then once they've secured that location, a single or they'll, like she said, they'll signal back with the animal messenger, or sending Burton back, or just by tugging really hard on the rope. Now, together, once they've secured everything together, the two groups will take the mine and use that kind of as a staging area for clearing out all of the Duchess's henchmen that are on the island. And then ultimately making your way to the lighthouse and opening up the bay so that the fleet can come in and essentially take the island and blockade and prevent the Duchess's crew from leaving. Any questions so far?
Yeah.
Will we be using non-lethal force?
Because this is an invading force, you're not advised that you have to use non-lethal force. They would prefer it. However,
everybody high fives.
They would prefer it because it's easier to ask, to interrogate people that are alive, of course.
You know what? We just need to keep one person alive. That's it. Okay.
That's not true. I can interrogate. Dorothy's like, I can interrogate the dead people. Let's just kill them all.
That's right. We just need to question the Duchess. Fuck the rest of them.
So meanwhile, while Unit 13 is going to be, setting up and taking the foothold, you're going to be on the ship waiting for their signal. Essentially, you're basically the B team.
Lame.
Whoa! Wait! B team.
Yes.
Why are we the B team?
Because can any of you cast water breathing?
I've got a potion.
But can you cast it naturally in case the potion wears off, or if you run into trouble and have to use it again?
Not that I want to help Lee's case, but we are also the junior agents here.
Yeah.
But it seems like we're the only ones that get anything done.
So we're supposed to go underwater somewhere?
Yes.
Apparently, we're supposed to go.
Because I don't really swim very well.
Well, that's why there's going to be a rope too.
But that's
so you can just pull yourself along the rope.
I tend to sink.
Yeah.
They're gonna tie like little flotation devices to Toadie's mechanical wheelchair.
Yeah,
Well, so
Toad's-
I'm already thinking like on the way, Toadie might scrounge up some waterproofing like wax or oils and make himself a little buoyancy things to
can
make it
change his
easier
name.
to navigate.
So
change
he
his
has
name
like
to
Turns
negative
him into a
buoyancy.
submarine.
Yeah, to kind of
Yeah.
balance him out a little bit.
Yeah, he'll change his name to Bob.
Not that buoyant.
All right. So as the ship is making its way, you have the opportunity to have dinner with the captain. Let's see.
Do we want to?
Sure.
I guess.
Oh,
I mean, it's either that or rations. I mean,
not true.
Yeah.
How do we know that the captain's not trying to poison us?
Because
Can't
he
trust
likes you.
anybody.
Find out.
So during the dinner is actually a very well-made seafood course with appetizer, entree, and even a fine dessert. But during the brief but intense voyage, you get the chance to experience his unorthodox tradition of discussing philosophy with his crew during meals. So he just happens to mention, that he thinks that the Sky Seers are, you know, they don't really serve a purpose anymore, that they're nothing more than charlatans. And he feels that the eschatologist point of view might seem a little extreme, but it's more along the lines of the modern uh, Missouri person. And he turns to Dorothy and says, or no, not Dorothy. He turns to Dorothy, but looks kind of through her at Bjorn and says, I know you were talking a lot with some of the nobles on the Coal Tongue. What's your take on uh, Sky Seers and the like?
does Bjorn know about Sky Seers?
Yes. Sky Seers they're very widely known. They are kind of like a group of oracles, or they predict the future by looking at the stars. They see visions that can guide, royalty and even everyday commoners. But there's been fewer and fewer of them. You guys actually had the chance to be one, but nobody selected it.
No one wanted to be a charlatan.
Yeah.
Well, it seems we made the right decision. Okay. Now I'm not pinning Eve to this position, but
Yeah.
Bjorn's going to be like,
Do you
I've
want to
heard
have
tales
Dorothy
of.
interrupt and take her position first?
Okay, so Bjorn starts trying to say, well, I've heard of these Sky Seers, and, I have lots of opinions about them. And then Dorothy shoots her hands up and she's like, I agree with you. The Sky Seers are completely full of crap. And then she leans over to Bjorn and it's like, who are the Sky Seers? What are Sky Seers? And meanwhile, she turns back to the guy and she's like, yeah, they're terrible. Completely wrong. And then she just sits there. That was all she had to say.
Okay.
Great.
Well,
What?
and then he notices that one of you is a female Eladrin, or female high elf.
Oh, that's not me. Whew.
And he turns to Era and says, so what brings you so far from home? I mean, typically your kind don't even leave your borders, yet you're here working for the RHC.
Oh, he's talking to Aaron.
I was muted, sorry. She says, I study other cultures and I more or less adopted the culture there, which is primarily humans, and just kind of fell into this position. I also lean towards some martial skills as well, so it worked out well.
I see. So What do you think of the Missouri technology versus your homeland?
She looks over at Toady and she goes, "It's pretty impressive. I like the way that they meld technology and magic so smoothly together."
And he notices that you don't carry any kind of technology, and comments on it and saying, "So if you're that impressed, why don't you use any?"
That's not where my specialties lie. I wouldn't really know how to use it.
Well, it seems that you have a perfect set of teachers here.
Yeah, I just don't see much need for it.
Dorothy interrupts.
myself.
No, they're not very good.
I mean, like, I think boats and ships can be impressive too, but I don't have those either. That's not something I require in my life, I guess.
I could see that. He turns to Touch a Eel. We're going to call him Bad Touch tonight. He turns to Bad Touch and comments that I don't see many of your kind out here either. I heard from Principal Minister Harkover Lee that you're not from around these parts either.
I am not.
Tell me a little bit about where you come from.
You wouldn't know it.
Comes from the moon. He's a moon person.
Well, that's why I asked you to tell me a little bit about it.
I just said it. He comes from the moon.
The moon, really? The moon?
Well, it's like it's from the astral plane type thing. I think. No, it's not the astral plane. Where the fuck do they come from?
You're an astral plane.
No, you're an astral plane. You shut up. Walt.
Don't they come from the one that's the chaos one?
The
I
element of
don't know.
chaos or something? The
No, I don't
maelstrom?
think it's.
I thought all the Zari and Githyanki were from astral plane.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Maybe
think
they
it is.
changed it.
Some people. No, astral plane. Yep. Yeah. So I come from the astral plane, where the gifts are locked in a millennia. I don't know. Has it long as it's been?
1,000 years.
Yeah. So it's it's been so long since I looked at this shit.
Eternal struggle.
Yes, they've been locked in eternal struggle with each other, and I grew tired of the constant bloodshed. Of course, I came here to shed some blood.
So
just grew
you
bored with
left
that
a
blood.
war to come work for the RHC, essentially to hunt people and possibly kill them.
Do not deign to go over and dictate my motives, sir. I came to put my skills in the service of something better than just killing my brethren because they share a different view than mine.
Plus, he doesn't think we're people, so it doesn't really count.
Well, it's not that. I mean, he does feel that you're beneath him, but
that's what I'm saying.
Especially you, because you're short.
Well, that is not fair. I really am beneath you.
But no, it's like, I mean, he's just there because it's like he's sick of like like being expected to go over and kill Githzeri because they don't share the Githyanki's views, and feels that there's a better way to go forward, and of course, sharing that view with his Githyanki colleagues and cohorts and family and everything like that kind of makes him an outcast. So he said, you know what, fuck you all, I'm out of here. So he's come
So did you
to
leave any family behind? Significant others, children, brothers,
No,
sisters?
no. Say you killed them all. Say they're all dead. Don't give leave that opportunity.
You know what, I did not really think about like any particular, he's left with no, I mean, if he had any connections, he would have stayed. So I would say that he's got no connections left on the astral plane.
So the captain begins to turn or change the subject. He turns over to Bjorn and says, "Do you remember the night of the king's party? There was a lot of scuttlebutt going on about the woman that jumped overboard. At the time, we had no idea who it was. Later on, we found out from Principal Minister Harkover Lee that it was actually the Duchess.
Yeah,
Can
we knew
you
exactly
believe
who
that?
it was. Oh, absolutely we can.
Well, what does she stand to gain from all of this?
Who the hell knows? All I know is that she was not supposed to be on that ship.
Well, Bjorn agrees with Tichaio. He's like, yeah, we tried to stop her from getting on, but she seems really crafty and resourceful. So she found a way in, and just, and also you got. Well, hold on a second. Out of character, did Bjorn actually see her jump? Because he was up there.
No, he
I don't
didn't.
know if he wasn't up there when that happened. Okay.
No, he was up there. He just didn't see it happen.
Okay.
It
got
didn't get back to him until he never heard about it. People that saw it were on the far end of the ship.
Yeah, he was too busy showing off his chest. His furry chest.
And
Yeah.
other things.
That too.
Yeah. So I didn't see it myself, being so distracted with entertaining everyone, but I heard that she escaped on some sort of sea creature, and that just seems like she has to have some sort of allies, someone she's working with. So it can't just be her. I mean, when
Well,
he's waiting for a response, he leans over, he looks at him and waits for a response.
she is a
From the
duchess. I'm
captain?
sure she has a lot of
Yeah,
resources
he's
at her
like-
disposal.
All right, he'll ask an overt question. Who do you think that she could be working with?
Well, the captain he thinks about it for a moment and says, "Well, if someone was riding a sea creature, I would say it would have had to have been one of the Fae, just because
Hey.
they have their fingers on the pulse of anything strange and unusual like that. It's entirely up their alley."
Up there, what?
Alley?
That's where the finger's at.
Shut up. And then, oh my god, can't believe you guys. So, and then the captain, he turns to his crew for a moment and says, "Of course, all of my crew here are fiercely loyal to the king, and
Bunch of able seamen.
without any hesitation, they all affirm that they are loyal to the king, and if the Duchess ever tried to take over, that they would give their lives to prevent it."
Dorothy says, "We'll see about that, won't we?" Just gives him a deadpan stare.
Jesus. She's
God.
morbid.
She's like, I could always use more friends.
Oh my god.
She's all like, come play with us, Danny, forever and ever.
So, as they bring out the dessert course, the goblin walks up and has a seat down towards the opposite end of the table, because he, of course, the goblin wants a piece of cake too.
Of course. Cake's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And the captain, kind of, this cat just did a double backflip off the couch.
Nice.
Because my cat's fucking awesome.
Oh. Well, he jumped out here and saw Ginger and was like, "Fuck no." Anyways, so the captain, he leans forward and looks down at the goblin and says, "So, Burton, are you guys all ready for the mission at hand?" And Burton looks up from his piece of cake and he seems very pessimistic. He looks like he wants nothing more than to just be on dry land again.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
He is not
Great.
made for the sea.
Well, Dorothy agrees. She doesn't think the prospects of this mission going well are high at all.
Oh, that's cool.
So after dinner, it's about another hour or two before they start to raise the black sail. It's coming up on 9 p.m. You're about to enter the area around the island where you're supposed to be hiding, essentially, while this covert mission takes place. So,
I didn't get to it in time, and it's probably a spammer.
Andy, you need to take a second?
No, because it's not ringing anymore. I'm just checking to see who.
Okay.
Who the hell is this? That's gonna be bullshit. Go ahead. Keep going.
I was just referring back to my notes here. So, Tanya, 7-Foot Dan, Letmus, and Burton are all gathered around a giant coil of rope. And as you approach them, she's just kind of mumbling to them. You're reminding them about what they're doing. And she looks up at you and says, "We're ready to go. Are you?
Born ready.
Do you remember what your job is?"
Of course.
Your job is to wait here until we call for you. Got it?
Wait here. Got it.
Good.
Until we charge in.
So, 7-Foot Dan ties off the rope onto the railing of the ship. They toss the coil overboard with one end in Tanya's hand. Tanya cast Letmus cast the water breathing on each of the 4 members of Unit 13, and then they jump overboard. So you're basically kind of chilling and waiting. And it's about 10 minutes in. The rope. Let me scroll down here. Let's see. The first quarter moon shines down as the infiltrators dive overboard and swim for the sea cave, trailing rope behind them. It should take less than 10 minutes to get through, but 2 minutes in, a strange vibration wave ripples the water around them. The rope goes slack. A few minutes later, the rope starts to jerk fitfully. So at this point, the rope is being tugged on furiously, and you're not getting any kind of message back. So what do you do?
Well, specifically,
Let's go home.
they said the scenarios where they would be in trouble, they would.
Yank on the rope, right?
They did say they would yank on the rope, right?
I thought they were going to send a messenger fish.
They
Yeah,
said.
they
I
did
thought there
say
were.
that.
I
They
thought there
said
were
that-
2 options. So either they yank on the rope or they'll send a messenger fish.
Right.
So let's
So-
reel them in.
But I say, given that it went slack, I would say pull it in too.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it went slack.
Yeah,
And
it
then
went
it started
slack
getting
at one
tugged.
point.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking that they're probably in trouble.
So
Before you-
okay. So if we try pulling on the rope, what happens?
If you try pulling on the rope, you manage to pull up some of it before it gets really tight and you're not able to pull it any further. Like something is preventing it from being pulled in.
Like, but there's like no opposite resistance. Like it's not being pulled the other way. It's just like it's
Right.
snagged.
Well, from time to time you feel someone pulling on the rope, just kind of like tugging on it, but they're not like trying to pull back really hard because apparently it's someone that's weak.
Okay. All right. Well, it would seem that the mission did not go as planned. They may need our help. So
Okay.
I get out my potion of water breathing and prepare to jump in the water.
Okay.
Well, do we Well, as Andy's figuring that out, should we all go, or should only some of us go?
Don't
I feel like we should probably all go.
you never split the party.
I don't do water, so I'll wait up here.
Oh, and not go for it.
Well,
What happens if they need someone strong?
Then we all die underwater.
See, there you go.
There you go.
well, the problem
Someone
is
thought ahead.
And just like that, my Fridays are free.
we get one shot at it though. If we use our potions and we end up, they run out.
You know what?
We'll-
Don't take your potion as soon as you get in the water. Hold your breath for as long as you can, and then take the potion.
What's the duration on these potions?
We don't know.
You are a horrible potion maker if you made these then.
I could probably figure it out with my artificer abilities, but I don't think we were told.
Time frame.
There's not actually a water breathing potion in the items thing, I don't think. Let me double check. If I can find it. There it is.
Let's see. The spell duration is 24 hours.
Oh,
So I'm going to say it's probably an hour duration for a potion.
what?
Why?
Why would it change?
Why would it only be like an hour?
Because it's less potent. Because it's a potion.
That's
they
what I
watered
would
it down
say.
so they could split it between all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just such crap. Right, that is you going off and saying, like, yeah, an hour sounds good. That'll be good. Like, just
An
enough
hour
time
is
for you to
one
get there,
right?
just before I kill you.
Generally, potions and things like they do what the spell does normally. That's why
yeah,
we're
like
complaining.
yeah,
I don't
like
know.
a
24 hours seems a little extreme.
well, it's like a potion of cure white wounds goes over and cures just like the spell of cure white wounds.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's instant. It doesn't have a duration. So it's
Also-
doing the same thing as the spell. It's just the duration.
It also can't really do less for the healing potion. But all this aside, even if it's an hour, even if it's an hour, I think we should still all go in at that point.
Fine.
So as you leap into the water and you take your potion, you manage to track the rope all the way back to a pile of rubble.
Actually, Lee's right. Imagine that.
I am? Oh my god.
About
I was
what?
making that shit up on the fly.
No, it's like potion. I just found a D&D 5th edition compendium. Potion of underwater breathing. You can breathe underwater for 1 hour after drinking this potion.
That's dumb.
Shit.
Well, maybe you should take a 3 levels of sorcerer or wizard so you can cast level 3.
Maybe you should stop telling me how to run my character. How
Who
about
wants
that?
to be underwater for more than an hour? Jeez.
Freedom.
For 5
Freedom.
Yeah, it's like in my
Freedom.
hand. Yeah, it's like my hands get all pruny after like 20.
The lives
God.
sink. Remember this. We're huge.
Yeah. Well, so do gnomes in mechanical wheelchairs.
I don't agree.
So
So
what happens to gnomes in mechanical wheelchairs?
they sink.
They-
Oh yeah, okay.
Now with the new floaties.
the new
He's got his
neutral
water wings
buoyancy
on.
floaties.
He's got his
So-
little water wings on.
So as you follow the rope, you find that the rope is actually caught under a pile of rubble, and you see Letmus the goblin. He's trapped under the rubble. One leg is basically crushed, and he's bleeding. He's barely conscious, and he's just ever so slightly tugging on the rope, fighting to stay conscious.
Well, I'm gonna go over and try to. That's funny. Try
God.
to see if I could administer it. Actually, I can cast a spell. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Is there a map, by the way?
No, there's not a map for this.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I didn't reopen something when I closed out the game.
Spell slots
Spell slots? What?
and
So he's stuck.
So you manage. Yeah, right now he's pinned under the
Well,
rubble.
I'll wait till we get him out.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it's gonna take quite a bit of strength to get him out from under this rubble. So anyone that would like to try can make a strength athletics check.
I feel like that's mainly
Or
only two of
athletics
us.
check, because athletics is strength based.
That's a Bjorn will also give it a shot.
I ate my Wheaties today.
So far, no one's been able to budge the rocks at all.
But we're all helping, so.
Yeah, but no one said that they were going to assist anyone.
I kind of think it's implied.
No, it's not. So
Oh,
He didn't lie.
let's.
I was helping Gargan. No, I was helping Bjorn.
Okay. So let's go back in and pick someone, designate a lifter. Who's gonna-
Gargan.
Okay. So
Bjorn.
Garganon's gonna roll, but not just yet. Who is going to assist him this time?
I think we're all gonna try and assist him. I think that,
Okay. So I'm gonna set a DC of 15 for the assist.
Okay.
fair enough.
So anyone that's going to assist, roll.
Yeah. Toadie's so
Boom.
strong.
But not as strong as the child.
Do I have to re-roll?
You will in a
No.
minute.
Stronger.
Dorothy, no.
Anyone else?
God,
Era
Dorothy's
or
such a liability.
Oh, you suck, Bjorn.
It's bad when the little girl's more athletic than him.
yeah. What about Era? Is she gonna try?
Oh,
The
shoot.
Bjorn's all like, "Oh, I broke a nail."
It's like all this hair is weighing me down. This wet, soggy hair.
Okay, so Brandon, if you'll re-roll, you get a +2 bonus.
Another athletics one.
Yeah. Think high. Okay,
That's
that's
not bad.
enough. The DC was 20, so you're able to lift the rocks just enough for your teammates to pull Burton out. And then, Dan, were you the one that was going to heal?
I was.
Paul. Okay.
yeah.
So Toadie's heals, throws a little healing on Burton. His leg is still mangled, so he's pretty much useless for this mission. But he manages
like
to
Dorothy.
tell you. Do what?
Nothing.
He manages to tell you that he felt like he was someplace else for a moment. He saw a swamp with yellow frogs and a purple sky, and then the ceiling cracked, and then everything fell. He seems a little delirious while he's explaining what happens, and
Where's
he
the rest of your team?
he says they're all dead. They're underneath there.
As he's talking about seeing that weird stuff or whatever, Toadie pantomimes eating a cookie.
And I kind of like, kind of like nod, like back, like, yeah, I'll say.
So
Dorothy looks down at the rocks and sees that the spirits are there, and it's like, yeah, they're dead.
that's sad. So
Well,
you're
not
able.
for Dorothy, because now she's got 3 new friends.
Are you guys going to take Burton back to the ship and get him aboard?
Do we have to do everything? Jeez, just healed his ass.
No, we keep him under the water until his spell runs out and he drowns.
We just put him back under the rubble.
Yeah, we
tuck
got
him
the
in
info
on
we needed.
That's the only way we become a team, right?
Yeah, they all have to die.
No survivors.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Plus, we're
wait.
already given permission to kill on this mission.
That's right. No survivors, no witnesses.
No, we'll take them back.
Yeah, we bring them back. So we were like talking underwater too.
Part of the water breathing ritual lets you communicate while under the water.
Just put Toadie's water weights on and let him float up there.
But then Toadie will sink.
True. How much do we really like Toadie,
I'm
though?
walking. I'm
Let's-
standing here. Come on.
let's swim. We swim back and we bring him. I vote we swim back and bring him onto the ship.
Well, but here's the thing. It's like, we've only got an hour with the potion. How are we going to get back to where they were going if we go back to the ship? Maybe we should just continue and bring him with us.
Well, it didn't seem like we were like, it doesn't seem like it took too long for them to get to that point, right?
It
The
didn't.
duration of our travel.
Only a few minutes.
Yeah, we can just
Yeah,
take him
but
back and then just...
we got to take him back, and then we got to go over and make sure that he's okay and everything like that, and then we got to try
Well,
to get
you've
back.
already healed him, so he's not going to bleed out, and they've got shipboard medics that can tend to him.
So he's okay? He's not bleeding out or anything like that?
He can
Not
swim
now.
up by himself.
Swim his damn lazy ass
Well,
back to the ship on his own.
He's not going to be able to swim by himself.
Boo-hoo.
Toadie's gonna start helping them back
Oh, wait. So, but he's got the spell.
because we're wasting all our water breathing time right now instead of
No.
actually
This is
just doing it
this is all out of character. So shush.
Nope. real time.
Shush. So the goblins actually got the spell of water breathing on him, right?
No, it was the human mage that's dead.
The one who thought we weren't going to be useful.
No, that was the half elf that didn't think he would be
Who's
useful.
also dead.
He's dead also, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So the goblin only had the potion.
No, the goblin had the spell cast on him.
Okay, so he's still got the remnant of
Yes.
the spell on him.
Right.
So he's still got almost 24 hours to drag his stupid little ass back to the ship on his own.
You're going to make... Oh, my God. You're cold.
Yeah, yes, we are. I agree with Chalate.
I feel like
Toadie's still gonna help him back.
I feel like this is
Regardless of this
exactly
entire
like
conversation.
exactly what we did last time.
How about we just have one person?
Pretty
back?
sure we made him go back on his own too.
Well, it just doesn't make any sense for us to
What's
go
his
back to the
last
ship.
time shit?
Yeah. What happened to I was going out of my way not to go. Like, oh, I remember this from last time, and there's Dan like, oh yeah, this is what we did last time.
On the fact of whether or not we abandoned him we made him go swim back to the ship on his own. All right, this is not exactly spoilers here.
Here, how
Plus-
about I'll make it easy for you. How about I carry him back and y'all go forward?
Toadie already said he's bringing him
I think
back.
Toadie's
so-
already like halfway back by now.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh
Alright,
my
we can go
god,
forward.
you people's like, so I guess we'll go back and go over and make sure he's all comfortable and shit.
Or we can go
Wasted
forward.
all
Toadie's
our
not gonna
time
waste
on
the spell on him and then just let him go and possibly die.
No, I think Paul is right. We let him take him back. In the meantime, we look for a way to continue to get to where they said that we were going. Is it completely blocked?
Oh, okay. That was my next question. Is the path forward blocked or?
Yeah, the path forward is blocked, and it's going to take some time to clear the rubble, but it's not going to be anywhere near as difficult as it was to get Burton out, because you're
How
essentially
much time?
probably
like an
about
hour, maybe?
Oh no, probably like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? In that case, Toadie, bring Burton back to the ship. We will work on clearing out the rubble. Just get your butt back here as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Toadie
Toadie-
yells from far down the rope.
Yeah,
Shut
I was gonna say
up.
Toadie doesn't really respond. Just not here.
You know what? You wanted me to be the leader. We were out of character talking.
Nope, it's all in character.
Nope. You know what? I don't need to put up with this stuff. I can go play with Minecraft.
Also,
Fuck
also, how hilarious would it be to be the guy who's injured and needs help back to the ship hearing the entire conversation? These people are cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Well, it's like we don't know this guy.
You don't know.
We don't know for a fact that it's like it was an accident that killed his teammates. How do we know that he didn't kill them?
That's a good point.
That
Mhm.
is a good point. We need to send a bodyguard back with Toadie to protect him.
Okay. Yeah, and it's like let's remember everybody. This is a League game. You know every NPC is an asshole.
That's cold.
That's true.
Wow, it's true. Every NPC that we've ever met is like out to screw us over, and is like evil. It's just truth. It's like two chains.
It's a very high proportion.
Any NPC of any significance.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 90%.
That's still cold.
If they've got if they've got a name and they've got more than 2 lines of dialogue with us. You know, they're evil and they're going to screw us over at some point.
Okay, getting back to the game. What's our situation? All right, so we're getting rid of the rubble, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
So
working on rubber. So what do you
everyone
want?
everyone that's still there make me an athletics check.
All right, I'm still there. Team.
So I see 3 successes. So go ahead and make me another round of athletics checks, please.
Ugh.
So I see 3 more. We're going to do 1 more round.
Dorothy's participating.
I'm participating. All right, so much for my participation.
I'll give it to you. I was looking for 7 successes, so the 19 was the last one you needed.
Good job, Eve.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, shouldn't he be getting back now?
Shouldn't he be here already?
he should.
Oh,
But then again, with the weather, he might have gotten stranded.
Weather outside is weather.
Mm-hmm.
maybe he just doesn't want to play with us. I mean, I thought I blame him, but I mean, really.
Asshole.
What? Why am I an asshole? I mean, I've got my reasons.
I mean,
but
you
what's
didn't
yours?
have to say it.
I think we all want to know why you're an asshole, Andy.
Because you guys bring it out.
I feel like we don't really do that much.
I think that you do.
It seems like it's a natural skill more so.
No, I don't think so. No, I am a pleasant person, and then like you guys all start shit with me, and then I go over and I get annoyed,
I
and
feel like
then you go over and keep pushing the buttons.
we're just
and-
trying to be friendly, and you're all like, "No, this castle isn't yours. I made it." Try to do other things to have fun with you, and you're like, "No, this is not your empire."
That's not helping me.
Mm.
You know, going over and putting up little signs that says, I claim this in the name of the Vexing Thoughts Empire is not helping me. That's not even good decor.
Disagree there.
Well, you can disagree all you want to. You're still wrong.
All his other subjects
No,
liked
that's
it.
not how that works. It's not.
What was that, Paul?
I said all his other subjects liked it.
Yeah. That's because they're all stupid.
Well, to be fair, you penned up all the ones outside of my tree, and then I burned them to death. So there's all the
Did you kill all your people?
Yeah, just so nice.
only the ones who disagreed with me.
All right.
Okay.
So what? How long does it take me to get back?
By the time they've cleared the rubble, you're just getting back.
All right.
Yeah, it's okay, Toad. We did all the hard work.
That was the plan.
Lazy
Toadie's not a dum
bastard.
dum.
Wow.
He's got pretty high intelligence.
Lazy bastard. What's Sea Cave? Look at this stuff. Isn't it? Maybe we'll find a dingo hopper.
So as you make your way through the tunnel, is anyone scouting ahead or anything like that?
I could stealth and scoot ahead.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I gotta fuck with my dice because I can't see shit. There we go. All right. Yeah. All right, so I move ahead.
Let's see. I did all this prep work and then I forgot tokens. Give me a second. I need to fix some tokens here.
Bring, 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 bring.
Shut up.
Hi, Tyra. Oh yeah, he's right here. It's for you, Lee.
Damn right it is. So as you come into the water around the inside the cave, you see quite a few man-made structures.
Oh, I remember this. I mean, no, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my God, you're such a dick.
What? What?
Okay.
How dare you remember things?
No. In Andy's defense here, saying you remember things is not like a spoiler. It's not
Yeah.
ruining anyone's fun.
Hey, Brandon, guess what happens here?
What? I totally wasn't playing on my phone and not paying attention.
Oh my God.
That's okay. I was watching YouTube. Actually, I'm on Google looking for.
Hey,
Doc
I have
Play.
I have a game on my phone that I'm in the top 10 players in the whole fucking server, so I hush.
Yeah, you tell him.
Gotta keep my rank up there.
What game?
League of Angels.
Oh, I don't play that one.
I game hop a lot.
Oh, so do I. I've been playing this one. What the hell is it called? It's like something Heroes. Hero Wars or something like that.
Oh, I think I had that at one point.
Let me see if I can find it. Play it on my yeah, it's just called Heroes. Yeah, Hero Wars. But I usually play that one on my tablet because the graphics are better.
Yeah, I need to get a tablet for mobile games sometimes, to be honest. It would make it so much easier.
That's pretty much all I do with my tablet. Is just play like games. That's sad. That and check, Facebook and shit.
What he's actually trying to say is he watches porn on his tablet.
Oh, that too.
Duh, bigger screen. Come on.
Yeah,
Made it
duh.
easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, it's easier to take your tablet around places.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
All
watch porn anywhere.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna go clean up my
Well-
dinner while Lee finishes setting up.
I'm
well-
done setting up. I'm waiting
Well,
to hear
wait.
what.
We're waiting on you.
We can barely even see any of it.
Yeah, you went over it and you started to go over and say something. You see a bunch of man-made things, and
Yeah, and I
that's
cleared
as far
off
as
the
you
map.
got. And that's
So-
as far as you got.
Okay, so in order to get onto any of the dry surfaces, you actually have to go to the southwest corner where it's
It says
even.
+0.
Yeah, where it says +0, and then from there you can get onto that kind of rocky outcropping, and then progressively go up. But you can't see above that 10-foot ledge. You can just kind of see that there's scaffolding around the edge of the. I'll go ahead and just clear it. But there's scaffolding around the edge of the cave.
Okay, question.
Yes.
That ledge where it says +10, is that higher than the rock?
Yes.
Okay, then that shadow's in completely the wrong place. God, whoever made this map's an idiot.
Actually, you know what? I don't think it is. I think you're supposed to go from the water to that scaffolding on the left-hand side. Because it says +0.
You know, it also says +0 is that underwater part.
Yeah, I know.
How is underwater the same level as the above water?
Oh,
It's like a
shit.
Bobby's
little,
sitting right on the water almost, pretty much.
like the water is just like a puddle thickness on top of the surface.
What's the margin of error in this these measurements? That's what I need to know now.
The margin of error is fuck you.
What type
Oh.
of unit of measurement is that?
Is that like feet or is it like meters?
It's my dick.
Oh, so centimeters.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I don't know how you expected that to go.
Seriously, I was like, we's like, oh, please come in, put your feet up on the furniture. I'm just opening that door.
Okay, so what are you gonna do, Andy?
Well, I'm gonna say, well, so I don't see anything just because I can't see over the ledge.
Right.
All right. Do I hear any movement or anything? Or...
Make a perception check for me.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Mm-mm. You can hear the water splashing against the walls of the cave and off the various man-made surfaces.
All right. So I signal back to everybody to follow. and I start making my way towards the puddle.
Okay.
Dust puddle.
Oh, no. Do another stealth check, make sure that nobody sees me.
Toadie's also going to start making his way over there. That's what that looks like.
Man, I want a fluffy cat like that.
He's so cute. Yeah, and I'm hoping everybody, remembers to be quite quiet.
What?
I rolled a 4. Okay, I still don't see anything.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we'll move to here. I'm gonna be all stealthy like.
Okay, make me another stealth check.
Was working on it.
So you're still pretty well hidden.
Okay. All right, gonna go back up to here. And
Let's let your team get caught up first.
hurry up already, Jesus.
Well,
Paul?
we're staying.
Oh, just staying a discreet distance behind.
Paul,
Well,
What?
you want to move Toady?
Oh, I thought you were just moving them.
No, I did earlier because I was waiting for you to catch up.
Okay, because earlier you just moved me after I put where I wanted to go to. So I wasn't doing it this time.
Oh, the passive aggressiveness. Oh my god.
That wasn't passive aggressive. I was just telling you the situation.
Okay, so you want to go behind that?
I'm not moving there. Someone else keeps messing with it now.
Okay. So Andy, are you ready to climb up to the next platform?
Yes, I am, but I'm gonna be all stealthy.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
Gonna try to be. Come on, one. Oh.
Yeah. All right, and I'm gonna percept again.
Give me a second. I'm gonna make you get there first before. Make me a perception check, Andy.
My perception, I cannot do anything with.
All right, so you can't see anything. Dorothy, roll me anyone that's getting up by the wood surface, roll me a stealth.
Anybody's getting some wood?
stealth and sleight of hand are the same anyway. So for Bjorn.
Okay.
Damn, I'm one stealthy person.
You hear a gunshot from the north side of the cave up towards the ceiling, and a bullet passes through the water next to Dorothy. Roll initiative.
Well, that person failed their stealth check.
And their attack roll.
Yeah, no kidding. They couldn't hit that little girl.
Hey Lee,
Yes.
they're calling for by like Saturday about 2 inches of snow. Almost.
Here?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Clarksville, Ditson, they're looking at 3 to 4, and past there, Murray and Camden, 6.2 to 6.0.
Wow.
It's
How
supposed
much
to be
snow have you
super
got now?
Honestly, I haven't looked outside. Last time I looked, there wasn't any.
I'm
Though.
gonna
That
walk
was
out
about
to the
2
front
hours
door real
ago.
quick and look.
We have
Do you-
almost none right now. It
Yeah,
got up
ours
to
is,
almost 60 degrees yesterday.
it's like 55 today.
Yeah,
And
I
we've
woke
got
up yesterday. It was fucking 65, and I walked out with a jacket and a long sleeve on.
Yeah, I felt foolish on campus walking around with my coat on. It was like 58 degrees was the high that I got to.
Yeah,
But then, of course,
weird.
today it's down to 20s again.
But that's what's supposed to happen here tomorrow. It's like we've been getting like a shitload of rain, so it's been like foggy as a motherfucker today, and it is funny because it's like I was looking up the front window at the shop, and I kept seeing what looked like smoke go by. I'm like, God, who's out there like smoking? I'm like, oh, is that cars on? And it wasn't until I was leaving that it's all the snow melting from the rain.
Yep.
And so yeah, it was like 55, almost 60 today. And tomorrow it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to keep raining, I think, overnight. And then tomorrow, I think by tomorrow night, it's supposed to drop down to about 20. So it's going to be all sorts of nice and icy, which is going to be lovely.
Yeah, all next week for us, I think we're 20. One point was down to, I think, 10 or 5.
Well,
All
this is
right.
the warmest it's been in a few weeks. I think we went through a period of maybe about 2 weeks ago where it was like negative digits for a while, which sucked, and then we ended up with like 14 inches of actually, was it 14?
Paul, you're going to be up first with Era.
See how far away that is. 70, I think that's within range for her. Let me double check. Oh yeah, 150, then 600. All right. So yeah, she's gonna show this turkey how to shoot.
Oh God. I feel like this was a mistake.
And 1 second, I'm trying to remember. I forget what her things are here. You know what? Just to be awesome, she's going to use her action surge, which I'm pretty sure gives her another attack.
Is she the only one that's got an action surge, or does everybody get one?
She's
It's a
the only
fighter
one.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep. So another attack is a bonus action. All right, she's done. Uh-oh. There's other things out there.
No, of course there is.
Combat tracker gave it away.
So there's an air elemental just kind of hanging out up here. It sees a bunch of humanoids and thinks, oh, well, let's go play with that.
It's an air elemental. There's like so many jokes about blowjobs here.
I'm starting to think that Nicholas guy probably is regretting shooting at you.
Probably.
Tucha eel.
Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. All right, move closer.
All right, are you, well, I guess you can't really stealth. So as you are walking that way, you get to hear before a shadow stalker appears directly in front of you.
Oh, of course.
You have the option to keep trying to walk past it and provoke. You wouldn't actually provoke. You'd get to there, and then it would provoke anything after that.
Okay, we'll stop there.
Okay. Bjorn.
So, question: Do people want to go? The elemental attacked era, right? So, so it's weird because it's green.
Well, it's yellow. It's neutral.
So it attacks whoever, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell, but okay. Either way, I think Bjorn will stick back and try to wail on the arrow elemental and
Okay.
get heat off air.
Okay.
So he will move over and attack with his trusty maul.
I'm thinking the outline thing there looks green because it's on the blue.
That could be it.
Could do. So Bjorn walks over, pulls out his maul, and I don't know how you really whack an arrow elemental, but he gives it a good thwack.
Swishes right through it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then if Bjorn's staying back, I'll move up for Gelate.
Okay. Did you call him Gelate?
Yes.
That was awesome.
I like that. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I will be it. Now, is there a penalty for climbing? I'm assuming, right?
No. Well,
Well, there's a ladder there.
Yeah, it should take double movement to get up the ladder, but yeah, just because it's 15 feet.
So, would I have to stop there, or would I basically be able to climb up and just stop directly in front of the ladder?
How far is your movement speed?
30, I want to say.
Yeah, you'd be able to get to the top of the ladder, I'd say.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we've always gone over just viewed ladders as like difficult terrain.
Unless they're
gives
like
movement.
really, really, really fucking long.
Then what I'll probably do is just go ahead and pop my Crimson Ray.
Okay.
How'd you want me to do it again? You want me to add the D4 first, the damage first, or do the ability first?
Do the damage to yourself first, and then add the ability. And there it goes. Anything else for now?
No.
Okay. Toady.
Alright, Toadie's going to attack that air elemental too.
Okay.
Doesn't like its attitude. Oh, there it is. He misses a lot. It's annoying.
Okay, so the Shadow Stalker will reach out and touch Bad Touch. And then, Andy, your strength is reduced by 1d4. So roll me a d4, please. So you lose 3 strength. And this is just temporary. I'm going to put it on as a modifier. We're not actually going to remove your actual strength, because that could get messy. Okay. And then the assassin is going to move towards Garganon. So, Andy, if you have your rapier drawn, you get to take a swing at it. Okay. And it's done. Nicholas is going to take a shot at Dorothy again. Let's see. He has multi-attack. Does that extend to his pistol? It does not. He can make one ranged attack or 2 melee attacks.
I don't think he could, unless he had something special. I mean, he'd have to reload too, just like us.
Yeah. Did I not have Dorothy selected?
No.
Oh well, I doubt that hits.
It does not know.
Okay, so he is going to grab a necklace that's around his neck, and he's going to become incorporeal until the end of his next turn.
Incorporeal is like, how does it work in 5th edition? Half to all damage, no matter what?
I think so. And then another creature appears,
Yeah, of course.
but it can't get to you guys. It's gonna fucking try though. Oh wait, it can't move that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's going to use its action to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's as far as it can get. Dorothy, you're up.
Dorothy is going to move up onto the platform, and then she will shoot someone.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
I think she will try and take out the air elemental. So she's going to use her magical, her Hermetic Derringer, and she is going to pop out a Sacred Flame. Now it's a ranged attack. I guess we'll just use the Derringer's attack roll then. That hit. She gets her wisdom bonus as damage. Blam! I am loving these guns. All right. Quickity, attack, clickety, go.
No, what you should have said is, "Clickety, I choose you."
I'm back.
Well, that's Toadie's job. I shouldn't steal that from him.
Do what?
True.
What are you taking from me?
What?
He's just telling Clickety to attack because it was his turn.
Oh.
And then Brandon was like, I should, call him like a Pokemon.
I choose you.
Mm.
All right, sorry, I'm back. So Arrow, you're up.
Yeah, we're sorry you're back
Andy,
too.
there we go.
What's going on?
As soon as you said that, I knew what Andy's response was going to be, and he didn't let me down. He said, "We're sorry you're back too."
So what is she doing?
Stuff. What is this map? Hold on. I was trying to fix some stuff on her character sheet. I got too much stuff in the way now. All right, I forget how opportunity attacks work now. I keep forgetting.
I don't think she has to worry about opportunity attacks.
I don't know if that's something that she has already from the sharpshooter. Let me look at it again. Because that's how I noticed there's some stuff wrong with her things, because I started looking at it. Oh, here we go. Fighting style, close quarter shooter.
Um, yeah, there's not a penalty for attacking at range while in melee. It's if you cast a ranged spell while in melee.
Okay. Then she will probably try to finish off that guy up top.
Go for it. She gonna action surge too?
No, she only gets one of those till another rest.
Are you sure you rolled a crit?
I'm positive. How's that partially resisted?
Because he's incorporeal.
That jerk. That's what the fake ones look like.
Okay.
You don't get the die. All right, I think that's all she's got.
Okay. Air
Toady hit
elemental.
as much as her.
Okay. Whirlwind. Let's see. Each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 13. Blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't say. So it's going to try to use Whirlwind against Bjorn.
Bjorn is immune.
Son of a bitch. He just made it.
The thing is, Bjorn's invincible, so he can't ever be harmed. See, I can get away with tempting fate like that because it's not my character.
And that's going to be its turn. Andy, you're up.
All right, do me a favor. I'm in the kitchen going to get some. Nicholas,
You're breaking up?
could you have him take a shot at Nicholas for me?
Okay. Do you trust me to roll it?
He
Only
can't
if
be
you
any
hit.
worse than me. Actually, I'm coming back to my desk. Hold on.
That's good because I rolled an automatic miss.
Yeah, I just saw that. All right, let me do it right. I'm probably going to roll it. Automatic miss. Oh, that'll work.
That's impossible. I had to do it myself because I didn't believe it the first time that it hit. Bjorn is just like, I've had enough of you, you stupid thing that's not made of fire.
Needs to light it on fire and make a fire tornado.
Damn, that's a great idea. Thing is still alive?
Yep.
Gee.
I don't remember it working like that last time.
You don't remember what working like what?
Nothing. I'm just.
Things being alive.
Things
Yeah.
being fucking, like, tanks.
Yeah, like unkillable.
Yeah, I can't believe that Dupierre guy's still alive up there.
Well, the Incorporal really helped him out.
Mm-hmm. I think there's some cheating going on.
I'll say.
If only there were.
Are these things resistant to cold or something? What are they resistant to? Steel? Metal?
Which one did you attack?
Clear character damage.
Shadow Stalker. Are they incorporeal?
Let me look.
I'm thinking the Shadow Stalker is most likely a shadow.
Looks like it has taken half damage, so yeah, from everything. So, got some sort of resistance up.
Damage resistances to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Wow,
There you go.
that's
So
tough.
resistance to everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So unarmed would be considered bludgeoning, would it?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Unless you have magic damage, it's gonna resist it.
I'm shooting magic bullets.
No, you're not.
And the
I
only
am.
way I can take away his resistance if I use my other version of Crimson Right, but I'm not wasting that on one
No.
little guy.
Toady.
Bring him down.
See what I can miss this time.
By the way, did anyone load up Twitch tonight?
No.
Yes.
Has anyone even hit this Earth Elemental?
No,
No.
because it hasn't gotten close enough to attack anyone.
Or what do you mean? Oh, Air Elemental's up top. Okay, now I'm
No.
sitting here looking at the Earth Elemental, thinking that's what we're fighting. All right. Yeah. Let's try this.
Bring.
Holy crap! Toady hit something.
Annihilated it.
No. You hear like a vacuum from where all the air disappears. Exactly. Just like a cartoon. So the Axis Shadow Stalker is going to swing at Garganon.
Oh, you know what? Bjorn needs to go over and like create fire to make light so that the shadow can't hide. And that'll kill it.
Bjorn doesn't care about the logic you just used. He just heard make fire.
Make a fire.
Make fire.
Brandon, roll me a d4, please.
I have like this headache going on. It's like right in the base of my neck. And
The
if I press on
d4
it,
is the little pyramid, by the way.
and
I feel like you can hear me.
I can. I'm in the next fucking room.
Do I talk that loud?
I can hear you.
Kinda.
yeah, don't take that from him, Brandon. You tell him to
Yeah,
shut
I'm
up.
about to throw a bottle of water at him.
Oh, please do it. Do it. Take video of it too,
Freeze
and
it
then
first.
share it.
Yeah.
All right. Nicholas Dupree is going to grab his other amulet, and he's
Oh,
going
God, I
to
was
put.
So glad you finished that sentence.
So filthy.
I didn't want to hear what he was going to grab.
That bitch! She just threw an actual bottle of water at me. It wasn't Brandon either. It was his mother.
Good.
Okay, she forgot to record it too.
Ah,
That's half the. Oh my. Yeah, do it again.
yeah,
God.
it needs to be done again. It definitely needs to be done again. Yeah, Pixar didn't happen.
Okay, so he creates 3 stone pillars to block the way between Tachail and himself. And then he fires his pistol. Wait, no, he can't fire this pistol. He's going to retreat. Back out of the way so you can't shoot at him for a while. But
Toss
he
a
also
grenade up there.
loses the incorporeal.
That's fine. I think we should be shooting that Shadow Stalker.
Probably.
I
Because
don't know.
if
I
he
was pretty
manages
happy.
to get your strength to 0, you're going to die.
Meh.
Oh, I'm gonna go give him a hug.
The earth elemental is making its way towards you guys again.
You can do it, Earth Elemental.
You can do it.
Well, it's gonna get there. Shit. It can't get up onto the platform because of Garganon, but it can't take another attack either. Because it can only move 20 feet. Because, Earth Elemental. Dorothy, you're up.
Sorry, I was too busy trying to reset my phone.
Dorothy's going to do what she did last time. She's going to shoot with her Medic's Terringer using the spell power ability.
And who is she going to shoot?
The Earth Elemental. But she can't see the Shadow Stalker from where she is.
Sorry, what was that? Some bitch was interrupting me.
I said she's not going to shoot the Shadow Stalker because she can't really see him from where she is.
Okay.
Because the angle's too steep.
got hurt.
But
Oh, sorry.
all right, die. Oh, she is on fire tonight, and she's setting the elemental on fire with radiant damage.
It's a shame that you can't see the Shadow Stalker because shadows and radiant spells, vulnerabilities. What?
Well, you know what? No one cares. We want Bjorn to die. What?
Are you all done?
Yes.
Paul, you're back up.
So he's out of sight now. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Had to run away like a little baby.
Well, he didn't
A
run
little
away.
incorporeal
He's trying
Like
to
a little
recover a
scaredy
little.
cat.
What are the purple squares again? I missed that. Sorry.
They're 5-foot cubes of stone.
All right, she's gonna steady aim. That was what I had to add to her sheet earlier. She didn't have it on there. I don't even think
What
she knew
does it
she had
do?
it. She has 3 uses per long or short rest. It can do 2 things. One, it can either make her ignore half and 3/4 covers for her attacks for the round, or it can give her attacks for the round up half her fighter's level plus 2 damage. So that's pretty much the only one she'll ever use, because I think one of another feature she has kind of ignores cover to pretty good extent already. So
Are you freaking kidding me? Oh god, the first actual good roll that I get is practically a critical.
Yeah.
And that partial resistance, man.
Damn it.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Well, considering that it's almost dead, because it had that resistance to everything, it has a lot less HP than anything else in the encounter.
you need to roll more damage too,
Why?
Because you should be 2d6 for your sneak attack at this level.
Really?
Say what?
Level 1 is 1d6, level 3 is 2d6. 5 is 3, so on and so forth.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can look at your thing, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's the same thing as my weapons attack, except that I don't get a weapon damage with it.
One.
So I'm always a little bit behind thieves. But I also don't have to have the
Yeah, he's right.
other
Roll
conditions.
another d6.
And the crazy thing is, like,
That's
even with
enough to
that,
kill
because
it.
you roll some massive rolls, like, fighters still outdamage rogues on average. It just blows my mind. Just 'cause
Bjorn
of
is all
attacks
upset.
and all the pluses to hit and damage.
Bjorn was like, I was going to set it on fire. You told me to set it on fire. But now I can't set it on fire. I guess he's just going to set that on fire now.
There's always something to set on fire.
Oh, it goes complete. Oh, it misses and goes past that. Right out. God, roll an attack, a touch AL now.
Oh yeah, there it is. Well, I'm surprised that it didn't go over and automatically adjust that.
I am too.
Automatically just what?
Adjusted the sneak attack damage to 2d6 when I leveled up.
That's a good point.
I think I'm gonna go back in there and edit it back down to 1d6 because there are no assassins allowed.
Oh my god!
I found an image from Bjorn's short stint in the FBI.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, Paul, that's bad. That's not good.
I think that's my first miss ever.
I think when I was playing you last week, I missed with him once or twice, so that's
I
mine.
think you're jinxing my rolls here.
Listen, it's only through the power of Dorothy that you're able to attack at all.
You know, I have enough strength. Maybe I'll just use you as a weapon and throw you at him.
Oh,
Dorothy does not will it, so therefore it is not.
I'll just let you catch yourself on radiant fire and then just use you as a cannonball.
Works for me.
No,
So-
Dorothy.
See, I'm getting word from the leader. He said it's fine.
The leader. You are never to refer to him as such in my presence.
Technically, you're below me right now, so I'm not actually in your presence.
can Toady get up to there? Oh yeah, that's all 0
Yeah.
level 2. Okay.
It is.
Then Toady's gonna attack this mofo.
Ow.
How's that Earth Elemental do? And he's wounded. Doesn't have it. Okay, I'm just gonna. It's the scaredy cat's turn.
We make little crying baby noises like wah, wah, wah.
So he's going to attack with advantage this round.
How's he doing that?
Because he hid.
So
Like a little bitch.
we know he's there.
Yeah, but you can't see him. And he's going to target. He can't target.
Target Dorothy.
He
He's
can't
right there.
target
I found
Andy.
him.
Yeah, he'll target Dorothy.
Bring it on. This guy's the worst shot ever. Hey, he used advantage. That's not fair. He should have been a 3.
Wow, he does some shit damage.
That was barely a hit. It's like it grazed right off my
The
shoulder.
Earth Elemental will hop down. And then he's going to multi-slam.
Oh, that's pretty.
Slam! Da 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 da. Holy shit, y'all have gone to town on him.
He started it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, so pretty.
Oh. Oh. Poor Dorothy.
Dorothy's fine. I mean, unless he does a lot of damage.
Oh, I'll bet he probably does.
Wait, that didn't roll right.
No. I'll take the damage off Dorothy and reroll.
Okay, why won't these fucking melons grow?
It's pretty good. It's a pretty
Dorothy
solid
says
hit.
to herself every
Yeah.
night.
Wow. Quit playing Minecraft. Oh my god.
Well, I just went over and downloaded a texture pack. I just wanted to see how it looked. Very pretty.
Speaking of no melons,
That was great. That's what Dorothy says every night.
Mm.
Why don't these melons grow? That is hilarious.
it's
Dorothy is
awful.
going to pull out her other Derringer that shoots real bullets.
She
And
can
really
shoot real
shoot-
bullets from the medic's Derringer if she wants.
No, she doesn't want to.
Okay.
Well, actually, well, yeah, I guess she could, but whatever.
I like to pretend this is
alright.
the elemental. Doing a slam on us.
Yeah, I like this texture pack.
Actually, if she's just using her regular the medic's Derringer, then she can move over there. Because she just can't move out of the threat, right?
Bling! Bling! Guess who I
It's
can
all-
see again?
Correct.
It's all to clickety.
Let's do another steady aim. Whoops. There we go. Why did it roll twice?
Yeah, both guys selected.
Oh, oops. Unselect that one. And
Oh,
she
he's
was
done.
not holding back. She was not using rubber arrows.
So Nicholas stumbles and falls down to here before he's dead.
Yeah, do the dramatic fall off the cliff.
With a Willem scream.
I don't have time to look that up, so I know what it is.
You got it.
So I will move over to here, and I'm going to rapier attack it.
You're gonna what? We
Should
don't
I not-
support that kind of thing.
Rapier attack it, jackass.
Yeah, that's
I
not
sup-
okay.
Dorothy's okay with it.
That's not a very rapey attack.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's not. Very disappointing.
Bjorn's like, ha ha, nice try. I'll show you how it's done. AKA somehow missing even worse than.
AKA taking off his loincloth?
Ew. Don't do that.
Why do you? He got completely naked in order to get in the water. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
Completely not clothed this entire time.
So when he says he's swinging his maul,
Of course.
So I'm 15 feet above the elemental, right?
yes,
Am I allowed to like just jump down on it?
there's no room to jump down to.
What about on it?
No.
You know, fuck.
Can't do fun things like that in D&D.
I know, right? Can't do
Not the
some Dark
rules.
Souls stuff.
Did you say Dark
You
Souls?
could shoot it.
Yeah.
Plunging
Dark-
attack?
Yes. Just plunge onto
Roll
it with a
dodge, roll
longsword.
dodge.
Wait, did you get any of the special items like Alchemist Fire or anything when we were doing requisitions? Oh, you have a gun. You have a gun. You can
That's
shoot it.
exactly what I'm gonna do.
I think he's listening to Devil's Den over there.
Listen to what?
Skrillex Devil's Den.
You are way off.
I think you might be wrong, Lee.
The fact that I don't even listen to Skrillex is that his music is so generic. Also, it's not dubstep, it's trap.
You say that like there's a difference.
There's actually a major difference.
They're spelled different.
Are you all done?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Toady will attack. Horribly. He's afraid of hitting someone. You guys got too crowded in there.
Oh, that's the thing.
Oh damn! I
Well-
think I need a cigarette.
You killed Dorothy?
And I already used my healing.
Well,
I don't have any light wounds.
I've got a
She's,
potion. We got potions.
She's
Yeah,
basically bleeding out. She's not dead.
Bjorn can heal her. It's fine. Dorothy's like, don't forget to raise me.
Dorothy's like, avenge me. We're like, no.
Whatever. I expect
She
my
ain't
loyal
mad.
minion-
She's gonna be with her buddies.
You know, kidding.
Yeah, she wouldn't be too upset. She'd be fine.
They're all like, one of us, one of us.
He's gonna haunt us now.
Oh, God, she already does.
Bjorn doesn't have to worry about a psi crystal sitting on his chest in the middle of the night.
No, he
Dorothy's
does
sitting
not.
there. She's sitting there like.
God, that freaking psi crystal.
Paul, you taking her turn?
Yeah, I'm
Ultimate
looking
Y?
into firing into melee.
Isn't that disadvantage?
Not for her.
Oh, I keep forgetting. All right.
Yeah, don't like that one. What'd you miss? Oh,
What?
no. Nothing.
Didn't miss. That was Aira. She always hits.
I'm gonna ask, are you seriously meleeing that thing from 15 feet above it?
I'm right next to it, aren't I?
No, you're 15 feet
Beside
above.
me.
Okay, I'm leaning right down.
He's got good
poking at
survey
it.
arms.
Holding him from his belt as he leans over so he can stab it.
Yeah, there you go. That works. Go.
Well, to be fair, depending on how tall the earth elemental is, it actually could be legit. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, guess who's dead? Oh.
Good work.
Oh, wait a minute. How did he lose incorporeal?
That's T'Challa without his mask on.
Wait, who is in for real?
He just bent over and whacked him.
Wait, what?
No, that was the shadow guy. Not the earth elemental.
Okay, that's right. All right. That's what I was thinking.
What were you asking about incorporeal?
I forgot that it was I thought it was still the shadow thing. I didn't realize it's the earth elemental.
Oh.
I thought it was incorporeal.
Okay, so you've defeated all the elementals, and you defeated Nicholas Dupree, who is the mine foreman on the island, and he's the one that was He basically was acting as a
That-
lookout, and he's dead. So what are you gonna do?
Stomp on his corpse, maybe.
Heal Dorothy.
Oh, I guess we could do that.
Oh God, do we have to? Every time we hear her, she just keeps talking.
As soon as Dorothy gets up, she looks at all of you and is like, "You weren't talking about me while I was unconscious, were you?"
No more than we talk about more than we talk about you when you're not unconscious.
Smooth.
Thank you.
I'm watching you.
You can watch me all you want to.
I feel that would make you uncomfortable.
It really kind of does.
But you just told me I could do it.
Well, don't do it.
But you just did that. That contradicts what you just said a second ago.
You know what? I can change my mind. Shut up.
So in my sign language class, we learned that apparently it's considered rude to look away from people in deaf culture, because it's basically like it's kind of like you're ignoring them. You're not listening to them.
Fuck you.
That's rude.
Turn your head.
But so our instructor made us do an exercise the other day, a few times where we had to find a partner and then just look at them for a minute without looking away. It was pretty awkward.
Well, it's when you start licking your lips, that's kind of.
Oh my god! I should have done that. I wish I'd thought of that.
Yeah, you kind of do that, like that little like bug your eyes out just a little bit, kind of that little suggestive,
Someone make me a perception check, please.
Let's see if I can screw that up.
Can't screw it up as much as Toady can.
Toady.
I'm all perceptive
no,
and
touch
shit.
eel. You see that there's a gold coin about 3 inches around, embedded into the white stone face of this pillar in the middle of the room.
All right, so I move over there to go get the coin. Hey guys, look at this. There's this coin over here. Wonder what that could be all about.
Shut up. It
She just
has
pocketed it.
let's see, it's about 3 inches across. It has a primitive design of birds, clouds, and dots that might represent stars.
Birds, clouds, and stars. Are there any purple horseshoes and blue diamonds?
Asshole.
Thank you.
Toady wants to go check this out.
Toady, roll me a nature check. You think it's pretty.
I don't even know what I'm rolling checks for.
Ooh. Dorothy knows stuff.
I feel like it should be Arcana.
No, not this one. So
Pretty
Dorothy, you recognize that the dots appear to be the constellation of the Eagle, which is said to hold great influence over the planet of Avalona, which affects weather and air magic.
Is that the planet we're on?
No.
Okay.
You mean plane?
Planet.
I just wanted to double check because it's
Yeah.
a big difference. Okay.
It is, but yes, planet with a T, as in a giant ball of rock in the sky.
Well, how is it that
Planet
was like we're like medieval type people and we know about other planets and shit like that?
We know stuff.
We don't know anything.
Magic.
You have telescopes.
Technically, they knew about other planets for a long time before,
Yeah, but
in
why
our
would we
world.
know? Like never mind.
Yeah. Anyways, so did you want to search the foreman's body?
Yes.
Yeah, we want to search all the things.
I'll search all the things and really generally the whole area. I mean, well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Christmas.
we're gonna check out this entire place.
So Andy, you have the golden icon of Avalona. On the body are the golden icon of Nem, and the golden icon of Urim.
All right, so we've got 3 golden icons.
Yes.
All right.
Now these, in
And
order to benefit from them, you do have to attune to them during a long rest.
okay. Because the spell jump spell. Jump spell. Gain dark vision up to 60 feet. Oh, that could be useful.
I feel like Toady needs to be jumping everywhere he goes from now on.
So who's our tank?
That
There
would be
are no
Garganon.
tanks.
All right, so
That'd
I'm
be
thinking
Toby.
I thinking Garganon should get golden icon of Earth, get a little boost to his AC.
Agreed.
Okay. I agree.
I'm thinking, and I'm not trying to go over and take it, but thinking T'Chai'il, with if he's going to go over and scout ahead, he might benefit from the dark vision.
That makes sense.
I like that.
Doesn't he already have dark vision?
No, I thought he did, but apparently they do not. I'll double check, but I don't think they do.
Now, reading the icon, I'm assuming the once per day thing would work even off the island, but now while on the Atlas Island stuff, that's only while we're here, right?
Correct.
So the other stuff that we'll always be able to use once per day everywhere else.
Right.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That
Urim
Accepting.
one is really nice then for basically funneling enemies.
Yeah, that's definitely seems like the strongest one. I mean, Nem definitely is great for T'Chai'il because he probably only needs to go in corporeal once a day. The one that lets you fly and cast jump is probably a toss up between anyone else. I mean, maybe Bjorn because he's a little more melee focused.
He can basically fly into the enemy. He can really do a long range engage.
Well, the other thing is, can you have more than one icon per person?
Well, what's his name? The foreman had
Yeah.
2 of them attuned.
I see. Yeah, maybe it would make sense for Garganon to have the one from Avalona as well. That way he can get to melee faster.
I just have to point out, though, that the idea of a spider tank riding gnome that can jump through the air 60 foot per jump, it's kind of funny.
That is kind of
It's
funny.
like rocket jump.
I do have some movement issues being a gnome.
And I did check Githyanki. The only sense benefit that they have is they have a passive perception of 11. And here's the thing: it's like if the passive perception is 11, the modifier for the charisma, or no, not charisma, wisdom doesn't get added to that, right?
We haven't been using passive perception.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, it doesn't really matter because that's the only benefit. So he does not have dark vision, so he could benefit from that.
I mean, it's up to people. I don't really care for Dorothy. Doesn't need the icon of Avalona. I mean, maybe Eve would want it.
Well, if Eve wanted it, Eve should have showed up.
Exactly.
It's up to people then.
Would that icon be, if you were to use that, would it provoke an attack of opportunity if you use it near an enemy?
Say what?
If you were to use the golden icon of Avalona to move, would that influence an attack of opportunity?
It can, yes. If you move outside of the radius of their attack, or their influence.
Yeah, it's not going to change the way opportunity attacks work at all.
I mean, if I were to use it, I'd probably use it more, not for engaging, but more to go to the aid of somebody. Because, I mean, 60 feet, that's...
I think it's more like either a get in or get out kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I would use it for more helping, because I charge in 60 feet ahead of my teammates, and I'm kind of going to be a little screwed.
Yeah,
I'm
it'd be
mostly
fine.
looking at that jump spell. Creature's jump distance is tripled. Long jump is you move 10 feet and then you move your strength. So I can move 43 feet. That'd be
Plus,
awesome.
you'd also get air elementals around you occasionally when they jump.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, do you want the icon? Because I mean,
I think it would be awesome. Like, I would love to take it, but at the same time, like, I don't want to. I mean, there's not enough things for everyone. So if someone else wants it, I understand.
There'll be
No.
more loot to go around later on. Not necessarily this module, but you know, there will be more loot.
Because I have this weird recollection of another time that we had items like this, and I think a drunken dwarf got this one, and I remember thinking that thing's awesome. I wish I'd gotten that one.
yeah, some sort of like faint dream that you had
Yeah.
one night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like a memory, but not quite.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, go take it then. Go take it.
All right.
No one's objecting, and Eve should have showed up if he wanted to get it. So
Exactly. Apparently, he came home to some kind of interesting situation after getting stuck on a long call. So, yeah,
that's
like
all
he
right.
just
Happened.
sent that. But we're actually going to call it here for the night because it's 8:30 my time, and I don't want to get into another encounter that could possibly stretch for an hour or more.
Cool. I could go work on my dock.
That's fair.
Yeah, go play with your dick and
Work on my dock, you asshole.
Work on